Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
We did it.
We did it. Hey,
Okay,
hey,
but am I choppy? Am I all choppy?
No, actually, you're perfect. And just to let you know, before we get all jiggy with it, if this ends up being long, if you have plenty to say, you can have another 40 minutes. Like I could make another link and we could do it one more time and finish off what you need to finish off.
Okay. I'm going to put some headphones on so I can hear you better, okay?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can I hear you?
Yes. Can I hear you?
Oh, I can. I can hear you fantastic now.
Hello.
But you know what I could? You know what I didn't do?
Show tonight, and I'm your host, Sir Dump-a-Lot. What's up, man? I'm just joking. Hello, and welcome to the Roosta Show. We have Johnny Ketchup here from the Quits. And how you
hello,
doing?
Rooster.
How you doing, bud? Finally, awesome to see you face to face.
Yeah. Well, face to face via computer.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that is wonderful. Wonderful. So tell me a little about yourself. How long have you been into being a music into music,
Well, that's a great way to start this out. Am I yelling?
No, you're fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah,
I was born into music. My dad was a touring rockabilly a guitar singer, and when he was I believe 17 years old, he met my mother, who was 16 years old, while he was on tour, and they ran away together and they got married and had some kids, and soon enough, here I came along. So I was born into that. As I was a child, my dad played guitar with Waylon Jennings. I just grew up in music, so it's always been a family passion.
That's wonderful. That's so awesome. And I actually never had parents that were musically inclined, but I did have a best friend that I moved into, and he taught me how to play drums. His mom taught me how to play piano, and I taught him how to play guitar and bass. And so, yeah, I love writing music myself. That's why I do this, because I relate with a lot of you guys, and understand you guys, and I appreciate what you're going through, and the trials and tribulations it takes to make a band. You know what I mean? It's tremendous sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's very stressful. So that's why we do all what we do, to keep the subculture alive, right?
That's exactly it, Rooster. And right back at you. It's guys like you that are keeping the scene alive. There's a lot that has happened to the music scene in general. Doesn't matter what genre you're in, but since COVID and all that nonsense, I won't go one way or another on that. I don't want to get political about it. But since COVID came and went, whatever, it just about destroyed the music industry for the smaller guy, right? So it's folks like you that are keeping the dream alive. Okay, but how about this? We together are continuing the walk down that avenue, so it doesn't get dirty and dusty and old. We're just going to keep stomping our boots through and making sure there's a trail.
Punk's not dead, baby.
Never will be.
Never will be. Never. So okay, so we got your dad doing rockabilly and all that. So what got you into one? Did you start with punk rock, or was there something else that start? Yeah, that you did you play rockabilly as well?
Yeah. Oh, I did. I did. Well,
Yeah.
I've got so many stories, Rooster.
Well, that's
So
good. This is your
yes, yes, I
time.
did for
This
sure.
is your day, buddy. This is
All
your
right,
day
all
to
right.
shine. Let your fans know what's up. Tell
Well,
us.
before I go through phases. I go through life phases. Right now, I'm doing the long-haired beard thing.
Okay.
Before this, I was doing the bleach blonde short thing, and then before
Okay.
that, I was doing the pompadour thing. So I was into rockabilly as well. But I started in metal when I was a teenager. Look, I'll be 59 this year. So when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
that's when the shit was hot, man. That's when it
52
all
almost.
came out.
52 almost.
Oh yeah, good, 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 good.
Yeah, June
Yeah, I mean,
23rd.
I was there when the Judas Priest happened. I was there
Yeah.
when the Iron Maiden happened. I was
Oh
there
yeah.
when Slayer formed. All that.
Oh yeah.
But going through the years, yeah, certainly I was into the metal. But my first group that I was serious about was a rockabilly group called the Sandy Barflies. Now
Oh
you ask like your head's going, why the Sandy Barflies? Even if
yeah,
it's not, I'm going
totally.
to tell you. So Sandy Bar. So I was walking up this street one time in a neighborhood in the Portland area called St. John's. And at the
Okay.
top of this hill was a place called the Portland Sports Arena. And that's where Portland wrestling came from. Now,
Ah.
a lot of the major stars in the WWE came out of Portland wrestling. Roddy
Okay.
Piper, Jimmy Snuka, Andre the Giant. Those guys all came
Wow.
through the Portland wrestling thing, right? So
Badass.
I was walking up the hill. Now I grew up going to all that, right? That's what we do when we were kids. We'd all go to Portland wrestling. But
Yeah,
I'm
my
walking
son
up
would
this hill.
love it actually. Boy, he
Yeah,
he loved wrestling growing up. Yeah, he would love
sweet,
that.
sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm walking up this hill, and who do I see sitting in there but Sandy Barr, who is the referee.
Yeah.
He's the referee of Portland Wrestling, and he's just sitting in there having a PBR and a cigarette. And he knocks on the window and says, "Hey, come here, come here. And who are you? What's this thing with you with the popped up leather jacket, the collar, and the Elvis do and all
Eh,
that shit?" And we became
yeah.
close friends. Now, when he was younger, he was known as Sandy Barr, the Teenage Dream, but he accidentally harmed somebody really bad in the ring, and so he decided to move on to be a
Uh,
referee instead of a fighter. Okay,
gotcha.
great. Well, Sandy and I became really close friends. We'd end up being roommates, and then Sandy passed away. So when Sandy passed away, and I had met a group of musicians, and we decided to form a rockabilly band and named it after him. So we
Okay.
were the Sandy Barflies,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
that's
So
awesome.
and what a
I
play
love
on
that
words, Sandy
connection.
Bar and
Yeah.
Barflies,
Yep.
right? Yeah. So that's
Perfect.
where, yeah, that's where I got serious, and which is interesting is just after he passed away, and my wife at the time, her and I bought a house not far from there, and not far from there, and it turns out that was the home of the Playboy Buddy Rose, professional wrestler who had
Oh,
just passed away as well, which
yeah.
is it's just the way the word
Oh,
circle all comes
Coinkadinkle.
together. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Coinkadinkle. Oh, weird. That's amazing. So, okay, then when did the quits start? I heard
Oh,
you said that
that's
they've been around for like 25, 30 years, you said, or something? Long
here's the
time?
thing: is I'm sworn to secrecy on that
Okay.
one. I
Okay.
really am. I really am. That's part of our mystique. Is we just won't give up that information.
Okay.
Um, I have people that come to me and they say, "I remember seeing you guys in the '80s," and I have people that come to me and say, "I remember I saw you at your first show last month." I'm like, okay, whatever, dude, whatever you want to
Your
believe.
first
I
show.
don't care. We've been around. We've been
Fair
around.
enough. Okay. I'll get it out of you someday. I'll
Yeah,
get it
how
out of
about
you.
this? We've been around for a while. We've been around for a little while,
Okay.
and long enough to have good stuff happen to us and bad stuff happen to us. We
Okay.
we get caught up in the rumor mill, but we also have had the opportunity to meet some absolutely amazing people all over the world.
Okay, top band that you still feel like is the highlight of your career so far that you had a chance to play with? Is that flyers behind you from your band? You know, playing.
Well, no, I used to work in advertising for a
Okay,
major concert promoter here in the Northwest.
okay.
And here, I'm just going to put this little soda pop down real quick. And we are actually sitting in my bedroom, and it
Ah,
just goes on and on and on and on and on,
awesome.
and then we'll just go
That's cool.
around
I like that.
and on and on and on. The highlight, my favorite show. How
Yeah,
about that? How about now? There's some pretty
of,
big groups we played with, but
of course.
who would be the funnest? Here's what's the okay, and this is going to be on the lowest rungs of rungs. Okay,
Okay, okay.
because I could go all the way up here with some big time shit, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to the mentors came to my house to play in my backyard.
Oh,
So that was,
serious.
I mean, that was just
Wow.
ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And we just partied for 3 days here and just had a blast, had an absolute blast. We played with some pretty
That's
big names,
wonderful. That's
but
so
I mean,
awesome.
I have a hard time. Uh, uh, I mean, I'm a media
Because
whore,
every one
but
of them were kind of like different to you, probably,
correct,
because I
correct,
mean, you get different vibes from different bands. Some you connect
yeah,
more with others than you do with others,
correct,
and so there's that kind of quarrel, but still stage respect, at the
right,
same time.
right, right.
So I
Two,
I can kind of understand that,
yeah.
but yeah,
Two of my favorite well, most of the bands that I enjoy the bands that I enjoy the most are mostly unknown bands.
yeah,
Your bigger names, great. It's this, and God bless them, they paid their dues, but it's the same show,
yeah,
stop year after
yeah,
year after year after year after year. They're not really there to, they'll hang out with you, right, but
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not there to just hang out and what have you. I mean, the Dickies, that's they're fantastic, and I love them to
Yes,
death.
of course.
DI, love them to
Yeah.
death. But for me, as of late, I'm really digging the Mexican and Hispanic punk rock bands. Uh,
Acids,
oh, dude, just I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
dude. The
Oh,
acids are freaking insane.
I know. I just, dude,
I
dude.
can't get enough of them. I don't even know what the hell they're saying.
Right, right.
Respectfully. I mean, I don't know what they're saying, but it's amazing. They're like so powerful and energetic, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
drums are insane.
Playing with these groups is just it's really something else. So Ocho Calacas, it's punk ska. It's Mexican punk ska. We played with them in San Bernardino. It was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. And
You know,
uh,
Hispanic Maniac.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Manic Hispanic.
Manic Hispanic. Guess what?
What?
They want to put. They want to interview.
Oh, they
So
do.
yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
them, man.
awesome,
I get them scheduled up, man.
sweet. I think we played with
I'm waiting
them.
for the response back, but yeah,
They'll get at you. I think we played with them at Confest
yeah,
um in Death Valley.
yeah. That that sounds
Several
about
years
right.
ago. Yeah, but also at Confest we met Federatas, and they are also that. It's just the punk rock coming out of these Mexican kids is so fun. I get these emails.
Wow,
So, well, like I'm a bit
you gotta
older.
send me a link later if you can.
I will. I'll send you links to anything you want. But these younger
Yeah,
Hispanic kids, and we talk often. I really network a lot, and so they all call me Tio Catsup, right? Tio as an uncle,
yeah,
Uncle Ketchup. So Tio Juan Catsup.
yeah. Okay, now that we're at this level of the interview, what is Ketchup all about? Tell me, is that a nickname or a real last name or
Ain't nobody
what?
named Johnny Ketchup.
Come on, man.
Ain't nobody really
I
named
got a
that.
guy named Wiener Drizzle, man.
Okay,
Dude,
here it is. I don't use my real name. It's a stage name.
of
Um,
course,
uh,
don't have
uh,
to say it.
right. Of course, Alice Cooper taught me that. Alice Cooper in an interview said, "Hey, Alice is a is a character in a play, and anybody can be that character. So that way, when you go home, you can be who you want to be. I've had I
Huh.
had a fan travel across the country when I was using my real name and show up on my doorstep with friends to party with the rock star, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's cool and that's awesome. And I'm absolutely humbled that somebody would enjoy me that much. But I can't
Of
have
course,
that happening. I have a family. I have I have
of
family. I
course.
can't do that. So I decided I would have a stage persona, and I was just I didn't I had no direction one way or another what I was going to go with that, but I was just watching YouTube one day, and I found this American folk tale called Johnny Ketchup.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a story about a little
huh.
boy and his family that love ketchup. And this is bizarre that they ran out of ketchup, and mom sent Johnny to the store. On his way, he met a witch, and the witch took him home and said, "Well, I can get you all the ketchup you want." And then he'd be eating his food with ketchup, and they'd run out, and she'd get more and come back. But the truth is, she was going back to his house and murdering his family and bringing back their blood and feeding it to him.
Wow. That's
I
a
was like, this is too bizarre.
pretty deep story right there.
This is as weird as Alice Cooper, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Johnny Ketchup.
Great. So, do you have like same people that you've been playing for in the quits? Who's your band members? Tell
Right
me about your
now,
band members if you don't mind.
yeah, absolutely. Right now, and I hope forever we have Toki on guitar.
Okay.
He does lead rhythm and backup vocals. There's a couple songs he sings right alongside me.
Yeah.
Toki is my right hand man. He has been with me for many years. Um, he's tried to leave the band 100 times,
Yeah.
and I won't let him. And I won't let
You
him.
won't let.
Not for any bad reasons. It's just sometimes we get so caught up in it that we're practicing every weekend and then in between writing music and I understand he just wants his life back sometimes. But
Yeah.
anyways, Toki and I, we're a team, and and he's not going anywhere. He's been the longest. We have a person going by the Quitter on bass
Okay.
at this juncture. I think the Quitter will be around for a minute or two. I can't disclose the connection, but if you watch who we play with often, and you see if you see a reoccurring name, the Quitter may very well be the singer of the other band.
Check.
So there's your clues. Those are your
Okay.
clues,
So
right?
I gotta do
Okay,
my homework.
got to do your homework.
I've been listening to this album. Oh wait, your self-titled album. Yeah, the 2020. That's
Yeah.
the pirate chick on it, or no, not the
Yep.
Hitler chick. Yeah, pirate chick. No,
Well,
Hitler chick.
her name is Malicious Quits.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
Uh,
wonderful album. The Overthrow was, oh my god, good way to open up that album. I
yeah,
mean, yeah,
thank
it was
you,
wonderful. Enjoyed
thank
it
you.
later, or I mean earlier. Blah, 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 blah. When you're in the shower,
This
I
guy
was
is.
thinking of you.
Now
Uh,
on drums we have
yes.
Drucifer. We have Andrew Drucifer, and he's also in a couple other bands that are fantastic. He may or may not also be in that other band that one would have to see who else it is we play with very often
Pretty
to find out what that
frequently.
other group
Gotcha.
is. Yeah. So Cell Block Three. So, anyways, Cell Block Three. Yeah, they're both in another group as well, under different titles. Cell Block Three. Um,
Yep. So block
don't,
three.
don't, something like that. Oh, did I say something? Sorry. Yeah, I love those guys. Cell Block is a great band, man. They're really heavy, really hardcore, and we do play together a lot. It only makes sense since half of the band is in both bands.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we tour together, and we uh, not to pat myself on my own back, but to pat myself on my own back. I book most of the shows, and so I might as well just book both bands.
Yeah, you might as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that just makes sense. So tell me about your creative process with coming about your music for your lyrics for the Quets. What's your purpose
Um,
behind the Quets?
so it all it the topics and
Yeah.
the topics and the content revolve around why we are called the quits. Okay, the quits when it first began, I was this is a I can say anything I want, right?
Huh? Yeah, you can
I
say
can say
whatever you want.
I was a drug addict.
Yeah.
I was a severe meth addict. So was
Amen.
my
I
girl.
was
So
too
yeah, yeah,
for many
okay,
years.
yeah,
For like 14, 15 years, I was.
yeah.
So I
God
understand.
bless us both, huh?
Yep.
Yep. So
Bless
my
you.
girl, my sweetheart, and I decided to get off the drugs. Me being a vocalist and having equipment, and her being a bass player and having equipment, we
Yeah.
decided to get clean, and we went to a meeting. Lo and behold, the first two people we met at the meeting were a drummer and a guitarist. How very
Ah,
convenient. So we decided that
wonderful.
right after that first meeting, let's form a band. We got together and we wrote a song, and we wrote a song called "What Would Your Mom Do for Crack," which of course is on that self-titled album. Uh, but but what are we going to call this band of four people that met while they're trying to quit their bad
Yeah.
behaviors? Well, let's call it the quits, right? So now let's bring that full circle.
Yeah.
It originated from addicts doing too much shit and
Yeah.
trying to change their lives around.
Of
So what are
course.
our songs all about? Doing drugs, getting too drunk,
Yeah.
getting I got my fix, I got fucked up, right? These songs are mostly about of self abuse through substance.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what most of them are about. But how do they come about? Well, because I'm insane. I'm absolutely insane, and everything has a sound to it and a
Of course.
rhythm or what have you. And so let's say I'm mowing the lawn, okay,
Yeah.
and I can hear the mower going. After a couple of minutes of that, my head's going, and I've got this loop going. And then some kind of
Yeah.
lyrics will come along, and some kind of lyrics will come along, and I'll just start building from that. What am I
Yeah.
going to do? Got to keep going. I just can't stop. Got to keep going. I just can't stop. Got to keep going. I just can't stop. Got to keep going. We're over the top. Let's go. It
Yeah.
just that's how it
Yeah. It
forms
just
from
flows. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Gotcha.
so
Gotcha.
I'll take my phone. I'll take my phone and I'll put it on video record, and I'll video record myself saying this shit in the phone with the sound of the machine going do 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 do, and then I send it off to my guitarist. I send it off to Toki and I go, work with that, bro. Show me
Work
some
with it,
magic.
buddy. That's awesome.
I got me and a lawnmower. Write a song.
Oh my lord. That's that's awesome. That's great. So how long you guys known each other again? How long about like you and the guitarist?
Toki and I.
Yeah, how long have
And
you been
yeah, yeah.
going to this
Toki.
class?
Well, no, Toki and I, Toki, no, that guitarist is long gone.
Oh,
This is probably the seventh generation of this band.
oh wow. Okay.
I'm the founder and the only original member.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's been through many cycles. People move on, relationships break up,
Of
people
course.
move away.
Got life, man.
Yeah,
Shit
that's
happens too.
yep. Shit
Life's
happens.
favorite saying, Shit happens.
It sure
It
does. But yeah,
does.
Toki and I, we went to a show on Saturday night, and we were talking about that. We've been friends for 5 years, and
Okay.
and for musicians, that's pretty darn good. I'd
Yeah.
say we
You
we haven't killed each other yet.
guys having I was oh my god. That was the exact
Yep.
sentence in my head before you said it. How dare you? Okay, so if you could open up for any artist, who would it pick? Who would you pick right now?
Slayer, duh.
Slayer. Yeah. Oh, did you hear? Supposedly it got canceled.
No, that was an April Fool's joke.
Oh, it was an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it was an
Okay,
April Fool's
I
joke.
fell for too many of those April Fool jokes.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my lord, a buddy
I'm
of
hope.
mine. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
guessing it was an April Fool's joke.
Damn it, those
It had
bastards.
to be. No,
I
dude,
I,
I would.
I hope they don't hear this. I respectfully said you bastards. Respectfully.
I hope you hear this, Mr. Tom Araya and Carrie King. I hope you hear this.
I beseech you in the name of Jesus.
I
Anyway,
know Slayer's not punk rock, but I don't
yeah,
know that we are
that'd
either.
be
I
awesome.
think
No,
I think we're more crossover. We're
you
not
guys
like
are motherfucking rock and roll.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
How about that? Motherfucking rock and roll, dude.
Yeah,
That's what, yeah, that's it,
yeah.
man. It's just what it is. I mean, it's just good rock, good fucking rock and roll. Man. That's what it's supposed to be, man.
Thank you.
You guys nail it. Your vocals are amazing. And
Thank you.
honestly, I like your look. Go back to
Thank you.
that. I
All
like
right,
the
cool.
white goatee, man. Yeah, definitely. Sport
All
that
right.
shit, dude. Sport it. Sport that
All
white
righty.
while you can. Yeah. Makes you look classy. You put ass in class.
All right, cool. I can do that. I can do that. Well, I got the black hair dye, so
Okay. A message that you like to say to some of your fans. What would be a message right now that you would like to give to your fans?
never give up, never give in, never surrender. Love each other, man. Love each other and keep it going. If you want to start a band, start one. If it sucks, work harder at it. Never take no for an answer if you know that you can produce good out of what you're doing.
There you go. You heard it. Now, this next question is actually a really crucial question. When you sing in the shower, what songs do you sing?
What songs?
Yeah, what songs do you sing in the shower?
I like the Scorpions.
Yeah, the
You know,
Scorpions. Okay.
that's funny. That's funny because I do. I sing Yellow Raven. I sing the song Yellow Raven in the
Okay.
shower often because, strangely enough, and I'm not the only one that says this, but the fan in my bathroom sounds like a Scorpion song in the background when
Oh,
you've got the shower on. You're in the shower and you're like, I hear a Scorpion song playing. What is? I don't know what it is, but
I sing Tainted Love.
do you? All right, all
Yeah.
right.
I can hit it, man. I can hit it in there, man. I have to admit. I'm sorry.
Man, good, good. Yeah, nice, nice. I do that one and I do
And it's
I'll
the
stop the world and
extended
melt with
mix
you.
too. The
What one?
extended one. The extended one with baby, baby, tell me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I like to sing the Scorpions and I also like to sing I'll Stop the World and Melt with You.
Oh, okay. Me and you
Yeah,
right there with that one.
yeah, yeah,
I like that one too.
yeah, yeah.
I like seeing REM losing my religion.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one. That's a because it's got that such good vibe and sound when
It
you're in the
actually
shower.
does.
They're
That
great
actually
singing
that
songs.
album was brilliant. Period.
Yeah,
Brilliant album. Just I mean, out of all of them, that's actually still my favorite album by them.
cool.
I dig it,
I,
man.
I'm going to add one more song to that list.
Yes,
I
go ahead.
also
You're the
like to
boss.
sing "Rain" by the Cult.
Oh, I love the Cult, man.
Yeah, so yeah,
Sonic Temple was
that's such a
like
great
the
album.
highlight. That was like I wore that album. I still wear that album out.
I do too. I do too.
Now, if you were not doing this as a career as a musician, what would you be doing? What other thing would you choose to do?
You mean like a career,
Yeah,
or
as a
or
career.
just as a lifestyle?
No, career. Let's go career. If you were
Well,
gonna be a
I do have.
musician, what would you do?
God, that is an interesting question.
Yeah.
Wow,
We're
what would
we're after
some?
some different stuff tonight. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no, that's
You're my
great.
guinea pig on some of these
Yeah,
questions.
that's so hard to say. I have a degree in legal sciences,
Okay.
and I do a lot of free legal work for folks.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just and I have the degree. I'm not a lawyer, a paralegal, legal assistant. I am, and I love to help
Good to
people
know.
out with those kind of things. I volunteer my time to like men going through domestic
Yeah,
and child issues like that,
yeah.
of parenting and that kind of thing. I really like to
Perfect.
do that, but it has a negative end because now I have to hear everybody's personal shit that I don't want to know about. And
Of
um,
course.
but if I could be, I gotta just be want to be left alone.
You heard him, folks. Leave this guy alone.
A professional snorkeler.
Snorkeler. Oh my lord. I don't know. I probably like to be a pocket vagina. Just joking.
When I'm
Just
not
joking.
being
I don't
when
know.
I'm not being when I'm not being a
Uh,
rock star, not that
uh,
I am a rock star, but when I'm not being a rock star,
yeah.
I work at a very large marijuana grow operation here in
Oh,
Oregon because it's legal here. So
yeah. Of
I
course.
work at an actual it's an airplane hangar. It's a
Mhm.
hangar at the airport that is completely filled with thousands and thousands of marijuana plants.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
what I do in my off time.
I know where we're moving to, honey. Oh, baby.
Oh baby.
Oh, goodness. Okay,
We
tell
had
me. Go ahead.
we had some plants yesterday that were got too much light. We found a hole in the ceiling, which was
Huh.
letting light in past the hours amount needed. It's very high tech, and
Yeah.
because of that, they had started to switch over to be male. So yesterday we had to kill over $100,000 worth of plants.
Holy pickles.
Had to just chop them down and throw them in the garbage.
Oh, no. Why did you have to
Right.
make this so depressing, man?
I know. I
Now I have to
right.
do like a pause and have a rest in peace for all those
Right.
pot plants that died.
Right. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
but
why not just cut the parts off that aren't turning male and clone them? But they're like,
yeah.
it's cheaper. They said it's just cheaper for us to throw them away and buy all new clones, which it is
Wow.
a business.
That's sad, man.
It is sad.
Gosh.
Can we, a rooster?
Yeah,
Can we just have a moment of silence for those plants?
dude, let's do it, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man. Okay, this is a great time. We have says 7 minutes on there. So
All right.
we can what we can do if you want, we can just take like a little break. This part will be edited out right here. I
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can take a little break. I set up a 40-minute one and we'll do a solid 40-minute one. I'll add this, like blend it. What I was gonna do is, like I'm saying, we're just talking as normal people right now. Ah, what we'll do is I'm gonna take this part, chop it back, to where we ended our last part
Yeah.
of the
Sure.
conversation. I'm gonna throw in like a live part of you guys. If you can send me like a video of you guys, I'm gonna throw a live of you guys live, into the middle of it, and then have us come back on the 40 minutes, and then we'll go 35, 40 minutes as long as it takes. And
It would take me some time and work to find quality live footage.
yeah, I
Uh,
mean, you could do that like later. Like
but I instead of sending you live, how about if I send you something from well I'll figure something
yeah,
out.
because I saw some stuff on YouTube. You
Well,
know.
that's all old, but that's all old with ex members.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you. I
Yeah,
feel you.
but I do have lyric videos.
Okay, that's awesome. That'd be
Yeah,
perfect. Something
yeah, yeah.
throw in between, and then I'll put this next one. I'll send you a link right now. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, excellent. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And
So
then
like
we'll do
high
another
octane.
40 and then we'll carry it on.
Okay, cool. All
All
right.
right,
So
man. Talk to you in
I
just a
just
couple minutes.
I'll just wait right here.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Okay,
yeah.
excellent.
I'll
All right.
just send you another link.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, talk to you just a little bit, bye.
All right,
Cheers.
bye bye. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You got something to say, come on, say it. You got a game to play, come on, play it. You got a life to live, I'm gonna take it. We're here to the top, you know we're gonna make it. I obtain. I obtain. You got something to say, come on, say it. You got a game to play, we'll see it play. You got $100 bill. I'm gonna spend it. You got a lot to live, you know I'm gonna end it. High octane. Yeah, high octane. You got something to say, come on, say it. You got a game to play, we'll see you play it. We head to the top, we're gonna make it. Next time I see you fishing, oh, I'm gonna break it.